first. Can you hear me all right? Hello, Mr. Lincoln. I think my boy's playing online game. I don't know if it really affects it that much because I'm plugged right into my router. I'm not on the Wi-Fi per se. Better? Cool. Cool. I'm just doing my work. But I left today, so I'm just gonna put it up because I missed my auction a few weeks taking care of my my family stuff. And I can use a few bucks. He was here first, Lincoln. That makes sense. I don't know what you guys were doing earlier. That's funny. Let's see. $34D. Yeah, right on. Very fine. Paper's really clean too. Hello, Mama. How are you? $34D. So I'm gonna leave things up while I'm streaming tonight, and if people give fair bids, then cool. Shipping, standard ish, easy money. Even with the bills, I'm thinking I could send the bills. The only bad thing with the tracking, it's like when you get to the $20 range, taking a chance of losing it, not having tracking, I don't know. Like me myself, if I was buying, it's kind of my cutoff. Like I would worry, but like this would go in a letter with that thin cardboard to protect it, and it would be like a forever stamp, right? 40 cents, 45 cents, I believe. Always put an extra ounce 21-cent stamp on them. So that's an option if you guys are okay with it. But the guarantee, I can't guarantee. But tracking $350 for just first class. So if any of you guys are bill lovers, this is a nice one. Is the reflection too much? No, that's pretty good. I'm telling you guys, I really like the I just bought my first gold coin. Did you end up buying it? Because when I was in with you the other night, you said you had bid on your first gold coin, but you kind of regret. I've done what you said. Like I put a bid in, but I didn't mean it. Hey Clay, what's going on, man? How are you? 1834, 250 piece. Oh, dude, don't even worry, Lincoln. That's a nice coin. I know. I'm just starting to learn gold at the shop, and that is a nice coin. Gold is like, man. My guy where I work now, he buys and gold. So people are coming in all the time. Like he even took, dude brought a tooth in. I was like, all right, and but it needed to be broken out, the gold, the filling, I guess. But it was good. It tested good, and I was just like, oh wow. Lincoln bought one in bid on one in the auction, Susan. So yeah, but the fever, like the gold, man, I get it. I really do. So this one, I got this. I have a few others. Starting range on this, it books for, I believe, 15, and I think a fair bid would be around 10. No, 12. Yeah, 12. 12 bucks. 12 bucks. That would be a bid. So we can go back to it. I'll lift it up when people pop in. I got Canadian book finally, and I got almost all of them. I even have both varieties of the very few varieties that it has. And then I got double 1932, so I'm gonna use it for the verse. I was just putting these in, and the older ones from the 1910 to 36. These things are a pain. I think they're larger than the others. Hey Corey, what's going on, man? Miss Laura Day, hello. $19.21. Yep. So all the 20s are semi keys, and there's one that's key, and I believe it's 25. I did learn that. I got a book, so I searched all the varieties, because there's like literally what's going on, Brian, Mr. Hooper. This is the best book right here. Canadian coins. It's 2009. I'm not using it for value. Hello, Paula. But this, I mean, this thing has everything. This is like on all Canadian coin, not just the cents, but the cents. It's really good, and it's got good photos. So if you're in the Canadian, not that I am, I want to start where the pennies, because the pennies. And man, this is a really good book. And then a couple of you just popped in. Just through the night while I'm streaming, I'm putting I'm gonna put things up for sale, like a mini auction. So this is if you like paper money, this is the 34D, the blue seal, and it's probably a very fine plus. And the paper's really clean. It's hard to see it, but it's got one faint fold. So that's why it's very fine. What's the name of the book? Canadian Coins. And it's the 63rd edition, the one I'm using. Yeah, shipping standard-ish. If you are okay and you're taking the responsibility of me wanting to put in a letter to save $3, then I will, but that's on you guys. But just standard-ish, it'd be first class track. $3.50 is what I pay. I don't mark up shipping ever. And if you bought more than one thing, of course, it's combined. So, and this is in a brand new sleeve protector. I don't know why it's so dark. There you go. You kind of see the blue better. My lighting in here is horrible. Gone Fishing, how are you, sir? Mr. Harold, how are you? I'm looking for 12 to start on bid. Once I get a bid, then I don't know, I'll let it go for 3 to 5 minutes. I did pricing on these just before I got on, and these are roughly $15. Some of them go for a little more. And that's eBay. That's current auction histories. So I got a few other different ones. I'm just having a hell of a time getting these Canadian cents, man. You're supposed to like dig in, like on all these books, these Whitman albums, dig in, because they are tapered slightly when the way they're punched. That way, when you go, they're supposed to pop in. But God, all right, you hear that pop? Sometimes they're hard. The other ones went in. I'm gonna do those first because they're quick. These are the 1910 to 36, the George 5. They're slightly bigger. They have to be. I'm having a hard time popping these bad boys in there. No, I didn't do a mod. This is kind of like I had tried to get on yesterday. forgot some phone calls and appointments for, pertaining to my mom. So I'm kind of free of that just for a few days here. And man, I'm just behind. I haven't been able to stream. I've been in all your guys' streams for 10 minutes here, 20 minutes. I just didn't chat too much or jump in because I knew it would take up too much time and I didn't want to miss. I still wanted to keep up with everybody. So, but I gotta get back to like work. I've been going to normal work every day, but as far as this, man, stuff is stockpiling. I'm not getting it, gone through, graded, etc. Arctic, what's up, my friend? Okay, I see Harold wants to put a 10 bid. The starting Harold 12. Thank you, Paula. Mr. Darrell, hello. Oh, you know what? The panda? All right, here's the story about that. I think I did a preview video. Matter of fact, I know I did. It wasn't such a preview video as much as it was explaining why I was missing that Tuesday. All those slabs, those Annex slabs, I had researched them, went to type them into Annex, and the numbers weren't working. So since the coins, we've gone over the coins as much as you can when they're in a slab. The coins seem to be legit, but I don't think the slabs are. I think they're somewhat of a counterfeit because I could not get any of them to take. So Annex had been bought in 2000. God, all those slabs are like 2009 and 10. And I believe they were bought in 2011. So they're 1 year out, which kind of is suspicious. But if you have anything Annex, since they've been purchased, you can send any Annex slab and they will re-slab it for free because of the new ownership on coins that are from that date up till now. That you have their or no, vice versa. They're older, actually. I'm sorry. The new ones would be them anyhow. So they just fell 1 year out. So I couldn't just like send them in and then have them slab them because if they were, they'd catch them. So I took them back, and so it's kind of up in the air. We're just doing, like when we think about it, it's not like the biggest importance when you're at the shop. But for me, it was because it was a lot of money I had into them. So I'm sorry. But if you really want a panda, I will, you know what? I'm going to make a note right now. I'm going to keep my eyes open. And the next one that I can get. Now, those were all 70s. So I'm assume that you want a 70. Miss Paula Bloom. No, they weren't CAC. There was only two that were like old holders. They were Chinese coin, like Panda, and I forget what the other was. And then there was Eagles. I had 3 Eagles, and then I had one that was like a first run or something. And hello, Cheryl. So I can't chance selling a counterfeit coin. I mean, even if it came back to me, I'd refund, of course, you know what I mean? But it's just the whole thing. If I can catch it, and I did a lot of homework, and I think I caught it. If it turns out that there's some weird reason for it, just too many coincidences. That's all. You didn't get to know. You know what? This is the when you're on your page and you click the little camera. I'm not using OBS or anything because I really like this. It has the chat already set up. You can't really mess with it much or put anything on the screen, but I mean, this is good for me. Late night, kind of spur of the moment. So, Paula for Panda. What's FCU my? All right, everybody. I'm doing some work. We're talking coin, and I'm pretty good at multitasking. I'm doing good, Clay. I'm doing a lot better now, man. I've been back to work all week, and it's good medicine. It just keeps me busy, my mind off everything. So we got a $12 bid on this. This is 19 God, 1934 D. It's the blue seal. It's a VF. I'm gonna say it's actually VF plus. The paper's really clean, the color, but it does have faint fold mark. But as far as that, it's. I mean, this is a solid, really solid bill. I hate autocorrect. God, I hate autocorrect. Between my big hands and freaking autocorrect, and then by the time you erase and then try to, the chat goes so quick sometimes, it just cracks me up. Harold already sold the Herald for 12. A few more minutes, Harold. A few more minutes. I think you might be right though. This is the first one up, so I'll have a few others. But yeah, whoever gets it, really nice, very nice bill. Let me see it. Let's see if coin lamp. Is that not better? Probably not. Too far. There, you can see the deep blue, because the blue, it's a good stamp. The serial number's nice and bright. It's deep. I don't really. I search when I search for them. I don't pick out the. I don't like the faint color, the contrast. I mean, that's the whole thing of like a blue seal, a red seal. You know what, Corey? God dang it, man! This guy, he knows. I got one like 3 days ago. All right, so the 5's still up, you guys. It's right there, and it's old school in 2x2 in the little folder. Mr. Oldies and Goodies. This is how they used to do it. This was fancy back then. This was a place that Richardson, GM Richardson, it was a coin brick and mortar in San Luis Obispo. It might still be there. And then they're like sealed, like in the cellophane. And it's beautiful. Not full steps. It has lots of steps, but they're not full. So let's see, maybe we can get you a shot. Let's set it this way. Let's see what we can do. Didn't you say how many 50Ds do you own, Corey? Don't you you collect these specifically? Am I remembering that correct? Come on, baby, focus. I can get you a roll. Guy brought in 6 rolls of BU, okay, MSC 5 minimum BU war nickels about 5 days ago, and then and he sold them that day. You know, all the old dealers know each other before I could even, and I couldn't afford it anyways. I don't think he is catch step, but it has some steps. It's just got, let me describe. I don't have to change the light in here. It's got like one little slash right in the middle. I read something recently, you might know if you collect them, that they're known for having trouble that always starts at the 3rd column. That's new. I didn't know that. And I do a lot of nickel. All right. Nobody else was interested in this because within Mr. Harold Malvado, what's up, brother? I'm just checking the chat. I'm in no rush, so bear with me, you guys. Yeah, I think we're good. Harold still? Mr. Coins, right, good. I got him right here. I've been thinking about you, dude. Yours must have been ringing. Harold, This is yours. It's a 1950D's the nickel, but you won this, Harold. So I'm going to set this over. I'm going to put a note on it with your name. So if you get anything else, we'll put them all together for the shipping. And PayPal, you guys, I think everybody in here has probably been one of my things. You can send to either one. It's on my page if you go to my page. So if you get anything tonight, just try to, I need you to pay it tonight. I'm not demanding that you do it right now or anything, but I need it tonight. So make sure that in the notes, you put your address in the note when you send the PayPal, please. And I'm going to put it in the chat right now for you, Harold, so that you can highlight it, click, copy, and paste. But if anything goes wrong, just know that you can click on my icon, go to my page, go to where the info, the last thing is at the top, and it's stated right there. Well, it would help if I clicked on the say something. I need to win a Powerball ticket. Can't help you there, brother. Is that a silver certificate? Yes, sir. It is a silver certificate. The next one is, let's see. You do those two like that. I got an AU red seal, AU plus, 1963. This will be the next one. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm just typing my Here you go, Harold. Harold Gagnon, right? Gagnon? G-A-G and then G-A-G and that's yours. This is yours, sir. Does anybody have a 1925 Canadian 1 cent that they want to trade? Or thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Mama. I'm on the 50D. Did I price it? You caught me off. I didn't think about it. I think I priced it when I got it last week. It might be right underneath all these Indian pennies. Or all these, God, these are, you're dragging, you're going to go nuts over these, man. Maybe I didn't. So I would have to say, whatever, maybe a few dollars over premium, like current market, not premium, I mean current market value. Is that light helping? Probably not. Let's try it off again. All right, this bad boy is beautiful. AU plus. It's got a faint, and I mean faint, like somebody one time folded this sucker over. So you can't call it BU with a fold like that. One fold, and you can't say that it's uncirculated. I think you can, but it's on the conservative side, and that's how I'm learning. So I'm just sticking to it. I think Coin Dragon's mod and actual hammer. My grandson joined the Marines. You know what? I've been in chats and I heard you tell somebody that. I'm leaving Sunday to go fly out. Oh, that's cool. You're going to see him off. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. Hello, Dana. Cool. Arctic's so funny. The stuff he comes up with. This guy cracks me up. Squid. Yeah, he's a squid, Arctic Timberwolf. He's going in the in the Navy. All right, this is the 63. So I'm looking for an opening bid on it of, where we at? About $16. And I priced these out tonight with like an hour ago, so that it's all current auction history is what is driving the opening bid, and all my opening bids are less than what they are going for. Hello, Cindelicious, mixing it up. How are you? Yeah, he's a Marine, right on. He's a shit kicker. So this, I'm gonna set that right there. And I'm just popping. I gotta get these things popped in. Look at how easy that one was, and that one. And then, like, the book had some in it already. I don't like putting all the faces up because you don't see the year. Maybe it's etiquette, or it used to be. I don't know, I haven't asked anybody that. But me, I want to see the leaf and the Canada and the year on the back of them, because that really, proof in the pudding. I'm good, Mama. I'm hanging in there. I'm trying to stay busy. I've been letting my coin stuff kind of get backed up, and I have free time. I have a little bit of free time now, so I got to get stuff done. Navy certified. My mom's family, where I live, like Long Beach, California, is a Navy town. The Navy was here forever. We had Todd Shipyard where they used to build ships. It's closed down now, but it was there for almost 100 years. So my grandfather was Navy, came here with my grandmother like in the 30s. So I got a few friends in the Navy too. Lifers. They've been in there since after high school. Pretty cool. Then I found 4 varieties, and there's not a lot of varieties at all. Like for each section, the 1910 to 36, 6 to 52, 52 and then on. And this book goes up to the extra spots to 1972. And I got all the Elizabeth IIs. I'm missing one for the George VI, 1938. And it's not a hard one to get. And I got quite a few of the early ones. I just don't have that big key date. Do you? I got, let's see what's in this book. 21, 28, 32, 33, 34, and 35. And then I have a bunch that were doubled. Well, I shouldn't say a bunch, but a few. And then I have the varieties also, all these. And these aren't that bad, price-wise, I don't think. Would you want the book, or you just need those early ones, which, by the way, are a pain in the butt. They're bigger. Like, I can't even get this sucker in. God, that's tough. Damn you, 1932. Damn. Well, at least I might have a 2009. I'll have to look. Oh, 2009? Let's see. Don't have a whole lot of the modern. I got 2003 with toning. I got 89, 2 of them, 3 of them. And 89, 71, 78, 73. Don't 84. No, I think I have a few. Well, no, that's only 2 I use. Yeah, that's it. I just got the older ones. I need the early ones. They're just yellow. These are plastic cameras. Just kidding. Yeah, no hammer. You know what? I've had this problem with like nickel books. Sometimes the books, they're not excuse me, perfectly made. Like I'll use the square edge of a tube and like through a piece of paper and kind of give them, it gives you leverage, something to hold, you know, and that kind of works. All right, so I didn't see anywhere anybody wanted this really awesome $5 bill, so we will skip it up. Skip. Yeah, I don't see. All right. So I'm gonna put this bad boy right here. Save those other ones because they're similar. I got just a few others, but they're similar. Ooh. I'm gonna show you one of these. Or did it? I did already show it to you. 1898 H Canadian cent, large one. These are really, they're pretty. They're really ornate. The backs. Is this the one that? Yeah, because it's been sitting there for a while. It really is pretty. And no, don't. That's cool, man. I was thinking subconsciously about you when I got the book and got these ones. I just recently got all these cents. I only had maybe like a stack of like 6 or 7 that you catch, you know, like in regular penny rolls. But then I got real interested, so I went and I borrowed from work the book. But I like these. They're good looking, really good looking. So I got that Canadian coins, like this 63rd edition. If you don't have PSD, sure you probably do. Oh yeah, I bet. Arctic Snob. You guys didn't know that? Well, just hang in there, oldies. I'll give me 5 minutes. I'll run outside and throw it around. We can fix that VF Plus like that, boy. The light in here. I thought it was better a minute ago. Maybe not. I mean, it's constantly adjusting. You laughing at that? Yeah, VF. I ain't scared no VF Plus. Shit. Take that sucker and run it on the stucco a couple times. Play frisbee with it for about 5. Give it to the neighborhood kids for like 2 minutes. They'll fix it up. There, that's the sound I was looking for. I got one more. I'm already tuckered out. 1933. Get your. That's right. So we need one, and those are done, and then I still need quite a few on here. I was just happy to have that many of the early ones. 1910, George V. I'm got my eyes. You're one of my notes, oldies, that I keep with me all the time. So as I I just finished. God dang, it took this whole week. Probably about, I'm not lying, probably about 30 penny books. They were like full penny books, and that's like completely sorted just into roll form. So no variety searching. Just, you're not gonna get a 31S because those are put in their own rolls. But it's all by gray sheet form, and I have, because I've been purchasing them myself. So I got quite a bit of wheat cents. So pretty soon I'm going to be doing just always for sale wheat cents in all the different forms, the rolls that they come in. But I never heard of this maker, Shoreline. Oh, you know what, you guys? You're going to have to hold on a second there. I think I got a guy from OfferUp that he might be here to buy something. But does anybody ever heard of this? Railroad tracks and or rollers? Just don't use. I'll be there in 5. Okay. That's nice though. At least he's like letting me know. Cheryl, that is why you are not supposed to use your real name. It's not a real name. Real name is beautiful. What is for sale or auction tonight? See, that's what I like about Cheryl. Get to it. Let's see. A lot of quarters. A lot of good quarters. I got some quarters. I got a couple lots of Indian cents. A few bills. I got a couple error pennies. 1875 seeded quarter in a good. Now it has damage, so I wrote with damage, and the damage is small all the time, not in big numbers. Only 8 likes. I know I always get stiffed on the likes, but I don't really press for them all the time. So 1875. We got 1853 with arrows. Very fine details with hole. This thing has a lot of detail. It's very beautiful. Quarter. In the back. We're going to try this. Maybe a white background will help. It's like without the hole. I don't know if that's here because I might not be able to afford it. First year, Washington in a fine, 1932. See the rim. You can even see some of the hair. Good detail on the back too. So anybody does the Washingtons? No cops. Well, who's talking about cops? 12:30 a.m. here. Mr. Lincoln, thanks for stopping in, man. We'll see you soon. Thank you. Lincoln was modding for me. I'm gonna throw a wrench on you. There's a bunch of you guys I'm gonna be putting wrenches on. I just haven't had time. This is a good one to get. Not too expensive. 35S, very fine. Lots of detail, just no luster. 1935. It's old. These quarters are getting old. But nice detail. It's a very fine. I'm good. You stay if you want to, or you leave it running while you're napping, or whatever you need to do, Lincoln. I'll be okay. I appreciate any help I get, though. But I'm not gonna ask you to stay if you gotta go. If you gotta go, you gotta do what you gotta do. I just want you to be well. 29S standing. Prices. Just shoot out which coin you want to price on, and we'll start with it. There you go. It's a good. You're supposed to be from good to very good. It has to do with the toes, the left leg, the way the wearer is between the legs. Why she stand on one foot? It's a good question. I have no idea. But here's the 30p, and I got to answer this little jingle real quick. Now this one I have it fine. Do you know what? Okay, you guys, you just give me 1 minute. I gotta run out and give this man, I believe, a $10 bill. Where'd he go? There we go. 1 second, 1 second. All right. I'm back. Sorry, you guys. She's paying 6, and then what coin are we talking about, Mama? Let's see. Why did God create goofy flamingos and sit on 1 foot? And their legs go backwards, too. What is opening bid? Or whoever, what coin, really quick? I had to go out and sell a $10 bill. Or you talking about this one? Because if you're talking about the quarter, the standing 30p Philly, it is it's in fine 12. So I'd say about $9 is the starting bid. And in that grade, today's value, it's like a $14 coin. So that's like the best I could do starting, you guys. I would do 6, but it's just short of, it's a little lower than what I've actually purchased it for. And I just got this very long time ago. Susan, let's lowball them. Oh, good looking out. What you think? They're ganging up on me, people. I think I could take it though. Your legs bend backwards? God, how do you do that? I didn't even count the money I just sold that for. Honest guy. Nice guy. Good. He's going to Cricket. What? Cricket. Shipping Daryl, $350. I don't make any money. I don't mark it up, and it's combined. That's first class with tracking. So if you got more than one item, you're good. Up to 13 ounces. That's the cutoff, and that's all United States Post Office stuff. So once you go past that, then it goes to the next tier, which I just do the small flat rate boxer bag, which is $7.50. I don't make money. I don't charge $4. I don't round it up or all. I just charge what I get charged. So you guys get my gas, my time, but I'm very close to my post office. So it's like a 20-minute round trip unless there's a ton of people in there. It is a P. The 30 it's a filly. People freak out. I bet they do. I bet they do. Offer up. Everybody's got offer up, right? Like in your, it's owned by eBay. So is the 5 Mile and all those little like auction sites for like local. I learned that not long ago. I don't know if it matters, but P Mint it's a filly, so it doesn't have a mint mark. And we got $9 bid. Thank you, Lincoln. PMS long gone. I think I know what you're saying. Is there anything that speeds that up? So like sneaking him all days drink. Try to get nice clothes. So it's got nice rim, clear date. See the shield, stars in the shield. You can even see some of the, I always get confused because the cameras are backwards, like the microscopes. I hate that. Come on, baby. There you go. Now, this has rainbow coloring in it. God, did I say that earlier? If you want to retract your bid, because not everybody likes toning, but this is toned. But it's, to me, I think it's good looking toning. I don't think I did say that. I think it was when it ran out. You can see this, the tops of her, like the straps. How many stars on the shield? Let's see. Is there a variety for 30? I'll tell you right now. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 that I see. I take it back, and then at the bottom you can make out one on the other side. So 8 total of it in the shield. Didn't suffer from it till, yeah. Couple more minutes, we'll let that run. The other ones I showed you, this was one more that I didn't show. We got an 1854 with arrow in a very good quarter. Yeah, I really, the standing, they're probably my favorite quarter. I like cap bust everything, but I think they're just, when they're really good, they're beautiful, man. They really are. I even like the Washington quarter. It's not the greatest, like, they made them crappy and so many. I like the classic, just the bust and whatnot. There you go. So I got that one also. But the reverse of the Washington quarter, when it's a good strike, I mean, really, it's hard to like compete with that. It's so busy. The whole thing's full. It's a great eagle. The flowering and the arrows, and I mean, it's just, I love the Washington reverse. It's a good looking quarter when it's done well. So this, I never heard of this book before, you guys. Yeah, Washington, you're right, Arctic. He did not, and they didn't put it on it until he died. And then they did not his wishes. He didn't want himself on nothing, no coin, no paper. And it's funny you said that. I just learned that not too long ago. Arctic, Shoreline Coin Collecting. It's a book like Whitman's. Never heard of it. Wondering if anybody else did. Looking for 10. And like this last page, right? That page you never can like pick up, always a pain in the butt. It gives the mintage numbers by mint mark. San Francisco, Denver. I like this. And it's like shiny. It doesn't tear so easy. And this is from 1963, the book. And it's held together pretty good. Now on the other side, it has all the, what books they made, what the numbers were. But they're not around anymore. So I didn't know if like I know people collect books and like the old stuff. I got a couple of the antique penny boards, the very first ones. I've been meaning to put up too. All right, so $9. We're selling this sucker. So last call, you guys. I'm gonna give it like 30 seconds, and we're gonna sell this bad boy. Oh, Cheryl jumped in. Did she jump in? Cheryl has $10 bid. Do we hear 11? Cheryl bid 10. I did a tenner. Yep, she sure did. Cheryl at 100. Or is that a typo? Is that a typo? Thanks for trying, Lincoln. Yeah, it's cool. I'm going to finish that Canadian one. There's like 2 that I have that I'm going to put in this book. And I have a few books. I got a couple number 1s that are I'm doing in a nice grade that I'll be doing a book sale with coin. I try to have one for you guys every time. I got this one. I've been saving it, and I like this one. It's an old one. You guys see that? Now this is from, let's see here. I know it says, it's usually like back then the year 1 or 2. It's J. Alberwise and Company, and this was made in Los Angeles, where I'm at. God, it said a year, 1938. So this book is from 38. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the copyright. That's all it says. That's all it tells me. 1938. It goes up to 44D, but it's still intact. Pretty cool. Gives the mintage, right, the exact minages right under the dates. Lincoln Cent premium card. It's got the cracks from getting stuff out of it. Whoever took the stuff out last time. But I like this book, and is out of the ones. This is I believe it's number 1, because they state what number. Number 1 is this, that, etc. They made a few other type coins. Yeah, it holds the coins. It's a coin book. It's like the Whitman's. It just folds one time, so it holds a lot on one page each. And it's like I would say like a sky blue. Let's see. And it's old. So people collect stuff like this, and it's kind of hard to find. Maybe not this one, but I haven't seen too many of these myself. But I'll show you another couple kind. Now these were the first. These are predate. There was no books and folders and whatnot. These were the first things ever. This is Lincoln Head Cent from 1909 to 40D, and let's see what year this was made. Copyright 1938, and this is a Whitman. It's got all like this stuff on the back. This one is cool. These are collectible. Like there's only like so many of these in like really good condition. Like we're talking like less than a handful. I just watched the video from a guy that was at the big show. He's like the aficionado, writes the book about the whole thing and studied him. Like that's his thing, his whole career. And he owns like most of the number one because they graded, like they grade these supposedly. Just another facet, another sprout off into coin and penny. And then I have one more, and this one I love this one. This is 1934. God, is this might be one of the first ones? I don't know. I know that it's really close. Lincoln Paint Collection, and it's got the 1909 VDB and then the S. That's what those two spots are for. It's still intact. It's got this kind of crease from being folded. I haven't tried to like sandwich it in between things. Where are we at on the coin? You guys got 30 seconds to get your last bids in. Because I think Cheryl came over top of Susan, and I don't see any other. I think I'm up to speed on chat. Yeah, I like these a lot. What does it say?